Hey everybody, this is another one of our series of beer can chicken recipes. I've done a lot with different spices and very creative ways to do it, but I had a friend of mine say, you cook beer can chicken all the time when they come to your house, but a lot of times I don't have those fancy spices, or even any spices for that matter, let's say for some reason or whatever reason, in my kitchen. Can you just do an easy one? Well, here is the easiest beer can chicken recipe that I know of. And that's what this video is going to be called, the how to cook the easiest beer can chicken recipe. I personally think there's two ways. This is one way with salt, pepper, beer, and olive oil, and the other one is with beer, olive oil, and barbecue sauce. But I have that video on our YouTube channel as well. But basically what you want, you have a thawed whole chicken, salt and pepper. I always use Coors Light typically when I cook because the can's a little taller. When you put the beer in the chicken, and some olive oil spray. You want your grill to be nice and hot. Ours has been on still 500 degrees. We already brushed it off, cleaned it off. All the burners are on low. And I'm going to show you how you do this. It is very, very easy. So the first thing you do when you do this is you spray your chicken down with some olive oil spray. Obviously we're going to get the bottom when we lift it up. Take your salt, throw it on there. Get your pepper. Get your pepper on there. I personally throw some in the middle. Pepper's cheap. It's not one of those expensive spices. Then you take your tongs, get in the middle here. And I'm going to show you how you put the can in and kind of set her up. Okay, so basically put the beer can in the center of the chicken there. Spread your legs out so it's standing up. I always leave this top grate on my grill here because I actually rest it up on there so that it kind of sits up. Then I spray the rest of the chicken. Be careful not to stick this in the flame because it will flame up on you. Spray it down, and then we get back into our salt and pepper. This is our pepper. Like I said, it's not an expensive spice, so I just kind of get it on there nice and thick. Don't forget your salt. Salt makes everything taste better. Don't know who came up with that phrase, but it's true. And it's nice and coated. Got your olive oil, salt and pepper. Your beer can is open. It's stuck inside. You got a nice little stand. I don't use any of those fancy beer can holders. I just don't see the need for them. Shut down your grill, cover, and then what I do is, so we have it in the middle. My grill has 4 burners. For the first 20 minutes, I turn this burner off and I turn this burner off, and I keep these burners on low. For the first 20 minutes. I want the first part of this to be slow. I want the beer to get nice and warm, and then I'm going to fire it up towards the end. So 20 minutes later, we'll check in. Okay, so it's been about 20 minutes. We're at about 350-ish or so, just under. And you can see the chicken doesn't look like it's, extremely well cooked, but this is not a process that you want to rush. But now the fun is going to begin. So our beer is warm, our chicken is nice and warm, we're not overcooking it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our burners on the ends, not where we're actually cooking, in the middle, and we're going to fire it up. Let that go for about 15 to 20 minutes. Alright, so we have cooked our chicken for probably close to an hour. You can see the steam coming up from the top. That's the beer boiling. Got a nice golden color. And like I said, it's properly cooked. It's been almost an hour now. I cooked a little bit longer. It's pretty cold outside and the grill's outside, but I'm going to shut our burners down and be very, very, very careful when you pull this off because the beer inside of there is extremely hot. Some people will take it and they'll just pull this down like that, drain out the beer, depending on how your grill is set up. Some people will take this and they'll take the whole thing and put it in a big pan. But either way, here's your chicken. You can kind of see We can flake it off. See, it's got the nice pink color. It's slowly cooked. It's nice and juicy, and it's good.